What's up guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Mike and this is my kitchen. Today we're going to start off by making a delicious chicken and mushroom pie. First we're going to start off by getting about 500 grams of chicken breasts, deboned. You can just buy them as is, and we're going to cube them into about 1 by 1 centimeter cubes, just to make them little bite size when they're inside the pie. You could also shred the chicken, which means you could boil it for a while, get it nice and soft and just pull it apart. With all the chicken diced up, we're going to move on to the mushrooms. I'm just using plain white button mushrooms. They don't shrink as much inside the pot and they'll make a nice filler for the pie. Okay, with the mushrooms all completed, I'm just showing you what sauce I'm going to be using later. That's some mushroom sauce, store-bought, the powder. We're just going to use it to thicken the mushrooms and chicken mixture later. Then we're going to move on to our pan. I'm just using some garlic avocado oil, just oiling up the pan nicely, just preventing it from sticking a bit later when it goes into the oven. The garlic will also infuse with the pastry. We're going to get a pan nice and hot, adding some olive oil or avocado oil, whichever way you'd like. We'll start frying the chicken. Get it nice and brown. You can add some garlic salt, black pepper, plain salt, and also any other spice that you'd like. I'm just going to be using some rosemary and garlic. And just add it to the mixture. Just giving it all a gentle mix through. I'm just going to leave it to steam nicely before we add the mushrooms. And when we add the mushrooms, just add some more black pepper if you'd like. A lot of people do like to add some cream, but I think it makes the pie too mushy. I'm just going to go ahead, mix that sauce up I showed you earlier. Just add it and we're going to start reducing that sauce down to a nice thick paste with the mixture of the mushrooms and the chicken. Moving on to our egg wash, we're just going to take one egg, remove the egg white, and start stirring up the yolk part of the egg. For the pastry, we're just using some traditional store-bought puff pastry. Roll it out straight. We are going to be placing the pan on top, just to get the size, and we're going to cut about 2 centimeters around the pan, to ensure when we lay the dough inside the pan that it does not pull back too much and actually cause the pastry to tear. The excess 2 trimmings at the side we're going to be using to make the top. We're just going to roll them into a ball and then roll them out with a rolling pin and add it as a top cover for the pie. There you can see, nicely laid out, no tears. You just press it nicely into the corners as well, and that oil from earlier will prevent it from sticking. Just going to go ahead, add our filling. The 500 gram chicken with about 200 grams of mushrooms will fill a decent sized 23 centimeter pot pie to the brim. So we're going to press it down nicely, fill it all the way to the top, and then we're going to go ahead and add our top part of the pastry. Just going to fold the corners over gently and then give it a nice egg wash, add some black pepper, and from here on out it's just going into the oven. We're going to be putting it in the oven at 180 degrees C for about 20 minutes. And there we go, that's our delicious pot pie. I flipped it over. The traditional way to eat a pot pie is flip it upside down, because your filling to pie ratio is a bit different, so preventing you from breaking apart. You get a nice scoop of filling at the top and then delicious hard crust at the bottom. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon too if you'd like to receive updates on the latest videos.